From the Upco Studios in Oklahoma City, this is an OSU update with Gina Mizell. I'm Jenni Carlson. Gina, we have an answer to one of the questions about Joe DeForest's departure and what was going to happen in the aftermath. Special teams. It now sounds like the Cowboys are going by committee with the coaching. What's the setup for this?
Possibly. I mean, we knew that they would be doing this in the spring. Mike Gundy said before the spring started, we're going to just kind of do a group effort just because during the spring special teams, you don't quite do as many things as you do during the season as far as drills and that sort of thing. So it's been, yes, it has been by committee. It's been a group effort, but I mean, there's a strong possibility that it will continue to be a group effort, and there won't be that one guy that's designated as the coordinator, so to speak. So that's not going to be decided until after the spring, when they kind of reevaluate some things. And they have some guys on staff. Casey Dunn's been a special teams coordinator. Jason Jones has been a special teams coordinator. New safeties coach Van Malone has assisted in special teams. So it's not like they don't have anyone on staff that can do it, but there is the possibility that they're just kind of going to kind of spread the duties rather than having that one guy that's in charge of coordinating everything.
Is that because it is such a big deal? I mean, you've got multiple coverage teams that you're talking about.
Right.
Is that part of the equation for this?
That's part of it, as far as, not putting the entire burden on one guy. Joe DeForest was used to doing it. He did it for 11 years. He did it at Duke before he came to Oklahoma State with Les Miles. But also, special teams is going to be different this year with the new kickoff rule. We expect to see more touchbacks, which almost kind of de-emphasizes that play. And so it's kind of a question of it's kind of a double-sided coin in that on one hand, it's a lot for one guy to handle. On the other hand, is one whole phase of the game almost going to, I don't want to say not exist, but like I said, be de-emphasized to the point that do you really need someone to, not saying don't coach them, because obviously they're going to be returns, but when you got Quinn Sharp booming it into the end zone every kickoff, I mean, there's not going to be as many for the Cowboys this year. So there's kind of two aspects to it as why you might not have that one guy that coordinates the whole thing.
Is part of the equation, too, the fact that you've got Quinn Sharp and you've also got Justin Gilbert,
Sure.
a pretty good return guy.
Yeah.
Maybe need to get more out of that return game, but you've got some veterans in those positions that maybe you can spread out that coaching a little bit more.
Yeah, and I think that, even with Joe DeForest leaving, I don't think anybody expected, OSU special teams to fall off the map.
Right.
Everyone still expects Quinn Sharp to be really good. Everyone still expects Justin Gilbert to be a dynamic returner, especially if they put him in on punt returns now. He's in the running. Josh Stewart's in the running. David Glidden's also in the running to return punts. So, you've got Justin Gilbert back there. You've got Quinn Sharp, and they were still going to be good no matter who was coaching them, I feel like. The coverage teams is probably most where the coaching comes into play as far as, filling gaps and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Again, Mike Gundy hasn't fully decided he's going to go this route, but there are some things to look at on why he might consider, going the group effort, I guess you could say, on coaching special teams this year.
All right, thanks, Gina. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoma.